All right, guys, the September Skills Combine. This is going to be 7 minutes. You have 20 step overs, 15 ab movements, and 10 snatches. I'm only going to go over a couple of the movements that we haven't done in the past, so some of them I will just skip over. For these step overs, we have 20-inch box for everyone, male and female. We're all going to travel alongside of the box. For fun, it's going to be body weight. You're going to be facing to the box no matter what. Get to the other side using just their feet. They could turn around at the top if they want to, come on down. Both feet need to touch the ground at the bottom. They could also come down this way, turn, whatever. They got 20 total. It is box facing step overs though, not laterally. For GFS and hard in the paint, it is going to be with weight. For GFS, it's going to be a single kettlebell holding in a farmer carry position. Either hand, doesn't matter what they want to do. They got to do all 20 while holding that weight. Hard in the paint, 2. That's it. It's a little bit heavier, so just make sure you pay attention to that on base camp and make sure athletes are grabbing the right weight. From there, after 20 total reps, they'll do 15 ab mat sit-ups for fun. We've done ab mat sit-ups, not going to go over that. GFS is going to be a hang-in knee raise. For this, we want to see full hip extension at the bottom. The knees have to get above the crease of the hips at the top, and then full hip extension at the bottom. If they wanted to, athletes could do knees to chest or knees to elbow to make sure that they do hit the range of motion requirement. Otherwise, just make sure they are hit in parallel on every rep. Hard in the paint is going to be toes to bar. We've gone over those in the past videos. So just make sure both feet to the bar and then back down. It is not unilateral, so almost same time is preferable. After 15 ab movements, they will then do 10 snatch variations. For this, they are all going to be at the hang position, which needs some clarification. For this workout, it is any hang position. So bare minimum we want to see is a power position. Otherwise, they could do mid-thigh, they could do above the knee, at the knee, below the knee, mid-shin, any hang position in between there. They could even go from the ground if they wanted to. What we don't want to see is straight leg, open hips, and someone just high pulling the weight up. We still want to see some hip hinge to get that weight to pop up. For the fun option, it is a hang to overhead position. So they could clean the weight to the shoulder and then get it overhead, or they could snatch it as well. They could also just, from a power position, curl the weight and then get it overhead. They will need to do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. From a hang position, overhead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those all count. They'll do 5 on the other side, and then they will then go back to their step overs. For GFS and hard in the paint, it is a snatch, so it does have to be one fluid movement. There could be no pause at the shoulder. There could be no press out as well. Snatch and then back down. Other than that, GFS is just like fun. You're going to do 5 on each arm at one time, and then the other side. So they could go from the front, start in here. They could drive it up. They could start from mid-thigh power position, drive it up. After 5, then they'll do 5 on the other side. Hard in the paint, the weight is going to significantly increase, 70 and 50 for male, female, and the athletes will have to alternate left and right for every rep. When they alternate, all of the weight has to do is on the way down, they could switch. So you don't have to have the weight touch the ground. If athletes have that skill, they could switch the grip on the way down, get to that hang position, and then bring it back up. But if they want to, they can go to the ground, switch, and then from the ground. Once again, once they finish that, they got their 20 step overs. They got 7 minutes. Knock out as many reps as they can. Hopefully that answers any questions. If you have any questions, of course, as always, post on to Basecamp. We'll run this workout a couple more times, and of course, at the end of the month as well. Hope you all have a great Labor Day weekend, and let's see what you guys do.